Are you daft? All the belts, mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. What ping we bring, man, right, somebody shots fling. Ding, ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No, what ping we bring, man, right, somebody shots fling. Ding, ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No, what ping we bring, man, right, somebody shots fling. Hook up, fling, right up, fling. Can't try a ting. Send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punch you, never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros, I stood on the sideline, head in the hands.
This rivalry has been brewing. Jew the Monster. This
bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of
one of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. He threw a punch and just got countered. Swing and a miss with the jab. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, so heated.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Lomachenko in trouble. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
How about that time counter shot? I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Catch and shoot. The jab not finding its target. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Dazed. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Zhu Khan in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Here we go. It's round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut will probably come in handy.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp. Concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
This with that jab. This with that jab. They have no respect for each other's punching power. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Catch and shoot. both want a knockout, you can tell. A perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jukan in that last round. You know, the bell rings and we start the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Good counter punching. Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, will get knocked out. Good counter punch. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. And he scores with the counter. Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes on a belly ring with fights like that, when you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Well done with that counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Jukan in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Get your breath back. Your jab and breathe when you're stepping about, all right?
On to the fourth we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Can't find a home for that jab. There's a counter shot. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Insane action. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Beautiful counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Beautiful counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Jukan in that last round.
Come on,
Time for the fifth round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Catch and shoot. How about that time counter shot? As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
That jab misses. The monster in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead they're in there throwing bombs again.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
And he misses with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jukan in that last round. After what we saw in... Let's start the 6th. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. The perfect counter lands. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Beautiful counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. You've seen in the past in this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd, if you know somebody's got the punch power.
Whoa, Johnny! Lomachenko is buzzed! It somehow weathered the storm.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter punch. These two were made for each other. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
I've got to see that again.
Talk about Jukan in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
There's always a way back. Don't ever run anybody off.
He's boxing. Be smart.
Great round. Now relax. Relax now.
Here comes round 7. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Jab misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice slip to avoid the jab. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Counter punching. That counter shot lands. Nice counter shot. The courage on display here is incredible. Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Zhukan in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn.
Better than that, kids.
And there's the bell for round 8. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Hold that thought. Zhukan just got caught. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter shot lands. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Zhukan now in some serious trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Quick punch scores. Beautiful counter punch. That punch lands. And that will do it. What a victory. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is